Hilary Banks, played by Karyn Parsons, was a beloved character in the 90s sitcom Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Hilary was the oldest daughter of the wealthy Banks family and was known for her fashion sense and her witty one-liners. However, after the show ended in 1996, Hilary seemed to disappear from the spotlight. Fans were left wondering what happened to Karyn Parsons and what she was up to after the early 2000s. Hilary's character on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was portrayed as a spoiled and materialistic character, often more concerned with fashion and popularity than anything else. Despite her superficial nature, Hilary also showed to have a good heart and cared for her family deeply, even if she didn't always express it in the most traditional way. Her character was an integral part of the show's comedic relief and provided some of its most memorable moments. After Fresh Prince of Bel-Air ended, Karyn Parsons appeared in a few television shows and movies. Karyn shifted her focus to producing. She co-created, co-produced, co-wrote, and co-starred on the Fox sitcom Lush Life in 1996. Parsons also starred in the critically acclaimed but short-lived television series The Job with Denis Leary in 2001. Apart from television, she has acted in several films, particularly in comedies such as Major Payne in 1995 and The Ladies' Man in 2000. Parsons also appeared in a 2002 film called 13 Moons, and after that, she stepped back from the screen and then married director Alexander Rockwell in 2003. 2 years later, in 2005, she founded the nonprofit organization Sweet Blackberry, a nonprofit organization that produces educational animated shorts about African American history. The shorts are designed to teach children about important figures and events in Black history that are often overlooked in traditional education. The organization has collaborated with prominent figures like Queen Latifah and Chris Rock to create animated films. Parsons was motivated to create Sweet Blackberry by a strong desire to instill a sense of culture and heritage to her daughter. She was inspired by her own mother and upbringing, which led her to create the foundation to deliver stories that need to be told and heard by all children. For over a decade, the former Fresh Prince star remained inactive from acting, and in a 2017 interview with Cryptic Rock, Parsons discussed a typecasting situation that arose from her iconic role in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Typecasting is a phenomenon in the entertainment industry where an actor is repeatedly cast in roles that are similar to their previous roles, usually because they have become strongly associated with a particular character or genre. This can happen for a variety of reasons, such as an actor's physical appearance, accent, or previous roles that were popular with audiences. Parsons revealed that she had experienced doors being kept shut on certain roles due to people assuming that she was too similar to her character Hilary. Despite this, she acknowledged that her role in The Fresh Prince had provided her with more opportunities than missed. She said, "I definitely got typecast and I've had doors kept shut. They would not let me in for parts. That's happened. It's a drag. I can't complain too much because I think I've had more doors open because of Fresh Prince than doors closed. Although, I've had that happen where I wanted to see someone for a part that I knew I could do and they just said, 'No, we know what she does and what she is like.' They thought I was like Hilary. It's funny, there's a film I had an opportunity to do. They wanted me to audition for it. I didn't audition for it. They had me doing a very different character from Hilary. I forgot the reasons now why it didn't end up working out, but that was one of those situations that I always think back. If I had done that, people would have had a much better sense that I'm not just like Hilary. The more opportunities you have to show people the contrast, then people are willing. The popularity of the show, and definitely the popularity of the character, overshadowed anything else that I did. I'm all right with it though." The conversation also touched on Parsons' departure from acting and her priorities. She shared that she had not acted in over a decade, except for a short film she did called On Monday of Last Week, which was released in 2018. Her nonprofit organization and 2 children were her priority, and she felt that acting was something that had to take a back seat. She's willing to return to acting if the opportunity arises and her children become more self-reliant. She said, "I haven't acted in eons, 10 years or longer. I did a short film this past summer. It was the first thing I did in forever. I had not acted since before my daughter was born. My daughter is 13 now. I don't think I did anything except for some silly, short things with people. I did a good, short film this past summer, and that was just because the project came along. They offered it to me. I read it and it was so good that I thought, oh, I can squeeze this in. It's hard. I have a nonprofit organization and I have 2 kids. I thought I could just try and get back into doing it here and there, but it takes a lot more commitment. I tried that. It was hard to drop everything for the audition. You have to get a sitter and go across town to get to the audition. You have to memorize your stuff. You have to get the right clothes to wear to it. Then you got to go back and do it all again. It's like last minute drop everything. As my kids get older and more independent, we will see. Maybe I'll see if it can work out again. Essentially, Parsons' typecasting situation had led her to shift her focus toward her family over her acting career. Today, Karyn Parsons is still involved with Sweet Blackberry. She continues to produce animated shorts. The first video in the series was about Henry Box Brown, a slave who mailed himself to freedom. In addition to her work with Sweet Blackberry, Karyn is also a writer. She wrote and published a children's book called How High the Moon in 2019. How High the Moon is a novel by Karyn Parsons and is her debut novel. The book is set in the 1940s and follows the story of a young African-American girl named Ella who lives in the Jim Crow South and is sent to live with her grandparents in Boston. The novel explores themes of family, identity, and racism. Her most recent film credit is for the 2020 drama Sweet Thing, directed by her husband Alexander Rockwell. In the movie, Parsons plays the mother of 2 young siblings, Billy and Nico, who are struggling to cope with their troubled family life. Although her character is not the main focus of the story, Parsons delivers a powerful and emotional performance. In addition to that, in 2020, Karyn participated in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion special that premiered on HBO Max. The special brought together the show's main cast members. During the reunion, the cast members reminisced about their time on the show and shared behind-the-scenes stories from the set. Karyn discussed how much she enjoyed playing the character of Hilary Banks and how the role helped launch her career. While Karyn Parsons has not appeared on big screen in many years until recently, she remains an important figure in the world of education. Her work with Sweet Blackberry has received widespread praise for its innovative and engaging approach to teaching children about African American history. Thanks for tuning in and learning about what happened to Hilary from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. We hope you enjoyed the journey down memory lane and learning about what Karyn Parsons has been up to since the show ended. If you're interested in learning more about Sweet Blackberry, the nonprofit organization founded by Karyn Parsons, be sure to check out their website and support their mission. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content.